North Carolina Treasurer Dale Folwell says that Blue Cross threw a, quote, legal tantrum when it filed a lawsuit challenging the state's decision to switch health care companies. The treasurer's letter to the president of Blue Cross states, quote, you owe the people of North Carolina over $2 million for your failed Sue Till You're Blue lawsuit. Folwell goes on to accuse the company of impugning the integrity of his staff and the state health plan's board of trustees. Explain your reasons behind why you think Blue Cross should be paying the state of North Carolina $2 million.
Well, number one, you don't get what you don't ask for.
Folwell says as keeper of the public purse, he had no choice but to demand Blue Cross repay the state for its legal fees.
You have responsibility to collect any money that you think is owed to you.
After nearly 5 decades as administrator of the state health plan, Blue Cross lost its latest bid to Aetna. Folwell says it wasn't the only contract Blue Cross lost to Aetna.
I'm not sure they sued any of those other people for taking their business away from Blue Cross Blue Shield into Aetna. So that's why I've sent the letter.
Would Blue Cross Blue Shield not have been somehow irresponsible to not fight and do everything it could to maintain that contract?
We wish that Blue Cross Blue Shield would have put as much fight into serving us over the years.
Blue Cross responded to WXII 12 News' email about the treasurer's demand with this statement, quote, our focus is providing the highest level of service to state employees throughout our current agreement with the state health plan and ensuring a smooth transition for the plan's members. Folwell didn't rule out the possibility of legal action, but his time as treasurer runs out by the end of the year. And is this something you plan to discuss with the incoming treasurer?
It's not unusual for there to be a transfer of legal matters when you're managing a $250 billion, which is an amount of money 8 times larger than the state budget. Treasurer Folwell says the state will also conduct a closeout audit to make sure that Blue Cross doesn't owe the state more money for the state health plan. In Greensboro, I'm Bill O'Neill, WXII 12 News.